Iconics.
Hello people, it's your boy Naro here at the exclusive God Time Lyme event that we took a shuttle to get here. We're there though people, so them say it's a Lyme event, so I go on and Lyme, showing what I go on. I don't know who have you, so scatter what go on?
There, no brother.
Yeah.
Good manners.
Alright, so I have to ask you about the involvement that you had with this project, God Time. Like, what was your involvement on?
Well, I'm a producer, so I'm always there to give my 1 and 2 cents and inspiration in the way it may lie. However, remember this is from Vybz Kartel Dome, you know. Very personal, you know. So I'm just there to offer support because he understands the direction that he wanted to take with this album. And if it's one thing I rate with the DJ, when he's a man of his word. And this person he is now, if him say, oh, no gun tune, you know, TJ. When you hear no gun song. When I say family, now we hear family, and if him say God, you hear God. You know what I say? So, him stick to what him say, and it's a reflection. When you listen to the album, it's a reflection of his heart and his mind, I can tell you straight.
They were the one, the only Nick Luna. Bless up, bro, G.
Naro, what going, bro?
What brings you here, sir? I never know that you was fully Gaza.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm fully Gaza, I'm fully music. And you know, it's a teacher, the king of dancehall, so we're there to represent for the teacher. You know, it's a nice vibe, just got a private invitation and we're just there.
Yeah, all them have it said, there's a stereotype out there. I don't know if you know about the stereotype, say Asian people can't drive. You are living proof, so that's not true, no. What a stereotype they fall from?
Well, I'm not sure about that part there because remember, say Japanese people make car and them are Asian too. Maybe Chinese people, them have one or few people say Chinese people can't drive, but kind of defy the odds maybe.
That's like, I want to say drifting, you know?
Yeah.
Precision drive.
Precision driving around corners, you don't know. I mean, anything with a motor and wheels, that's a way. It's complex style.
Which weeks me for copy now? Tell me. Which week?
Well, you know me, I gotta go with the Bima for you. Yeah.
Really?
A 40 ball, yeah man. Get a 40 ball, get a B58 and yo, trust me, machine, me set that for you. Yo, you reach a fixed interview with him in no time.
We're gonna talk after. Yo, yourself in a blood, yeah.
You know, it's your girl Aishana, and I'm representing for nobody else but Nightcliff Fix. Yeah. Me say so, them to me say them. Who want vex just? Vex. Who want bust just? Bust. And the argument what? Son.
First of all, I just want to apologize for the late arrival. But just know that everyone that's here was specially invited here. You know what I mean? So this is an intimate settings where we have just one of vibes, listen to a few tracks from the album. I came late, so I wasn't here for the giving away of the posters or the cakes and some memorabilia, but I don't know, we're there now. Yeah, of course. Yeah, ready. I'm ready to sign, take pictures, anything. But just I want to buy, listen a few tracks off the album, which is doing amazing by the way, so we have to say, big up to God first and foremost. Then we have to pick up the fans, you know what I mean? We have to pick up the media, same way that's why you guys are here, even though the beat no bad enough time. I know, you know what I'm saying, though. But yeah man, guys just chill, one vibe. Drinks and liquor is on her. I will just want to vibe. They don't go to say for the turn out. At that time. I saw them stay a long time. We never know we great long time. But we said at that time, long time.
record.
Ask
We
me.
found out who it was. We are friends now, so we can't talk about this. But we
Yeah.
found out who
Yeah.
no like me a down sound.
Who was
You
it?
didn't know all this time. You never tell me, bro.
I'm not tell you, Carla. No,
Name get called. Yo,
Yeah, Naro.
we're there. Fixed boss
Yes, fix
with
boss in the building.
who segments of the internet affectionately called brief boss right now.
Bomb
That's what.
I show brief epic that. Really?
The internet pick.
Yeah, yeah, me. I know the internet picking.
No, it's the internet pick it.
Ladies, me look good in eye brief? Yes! Thank you!
Said one female road.
Wicked and the man could even make me run with my glory dog. John know. I lost in top and Joe.
See there. Teacher, if I talk about the girl, bro. I mean, God and time. God time.
Yes.
Tell what them 2 words they mean to you.
Oh, it means a lot, man. Remember, I did 13 years in prison. And going through that, my lawyer always used to tell me that I sat at the time. I always used to say, yo, teacher, easy, man. I got on time. You know what I mean? And him always just, when he said it, it gave me such a calming presence. Well, initially, me used to fight it, you know? And then, like I said, through growth and thus discipline and understanding, say, yo, there are bigger forces in the universe that play than you. And sometimes you have to humble yourself and call on a higher power, you know? And that was the whole concept behind that. So big up ISAT.
Time. Like I said, time in prison spent how you feel like you really get to spend the time and work on this album more than others that you put out since release.
Of course. And that's look at that. That's another perspective to look at it because we actually recorded over the course of months, we recorded like 104 songs. No cap. You know what I mean? Sometimes we will come on the internet, why? And say, yo, I just record 8 songs, I just record 10 songs. Like that wasn't capping. And then we pick the best out of TJ, I mean, sit in and pick the best.
Ask TJ.
Ask TJ, remember?
Remember, of course. Of course,
Yeah.
what I think that stood out to me from the album, Try Again, Skilly Bang.
Yeah.
The intro, you bigging up Bounty Killer. It seemed like you make it a point of duty to big up Bounty Killer and mentor. With all that's going on the internet and the chatter, what made you say, yo, me a big up Killer upon this?
But look how God work. Remember, me tell you, say, over the course of months, the album advice, the song device long time. Why would I change it when I feel the same way? Why would I change it? If I can't change history, if I change that. So that. And it's just a reality. But tell you, a different energy and different Vybz Kartel I deal with. You know what I mean? Nobody, none of the naysayers, them, the fans, them, who would have loved to see that kind of negative energy there, them not going to get it from me. Naro, may I tell you straight.
Speaking of, it seems like you make it a point of duty also for not have like gun tune pants on them.
Oh, no.
We've had you say on that.
Yeah.
You know, we know that a whole heap of people are calling for do them type of song there again. Is there something that's part of you say, yo, we need to satisfy that the crowd they are, you just stick on the stance there?
No, I have the lyrics to satisfy that type of crowd there, but them I figure just understand, say, moving forward, this is a Vybz Kartel type of gangster song. Case in point, the Skilly Bang. Case in point, the Movado. Those are the new Vybz Kartel gun lyrics or gangster lyrics.
Big business.
Yeah, and then I'm going to get no more graphic or more violent than that. You know what I mean? I make a pledge and an oath, and I'm just not going to record any more gun songs, bro. Like, it is what it is. I never hear Michael Jackson sing a gun song. He's not still the biggest artist. Like, you know what I mean? So sometimes you have to just chill and just look into yourself, man, and just know. And don't get me wrong, you know. You them want to do them gun song, man, I have no problem with that. I'm still going to defend art as an expression of life. But just me and what me I deal with in my life, that not fit.
Speaking of, you feel like you did a good job of balancing the art and commerce of this. You know, so that was a topic of conversation last time.
I remember. Yes, perfect. I'm glad they bring up that too. So yeah, the art and the commerce balance, because as I can say, commercially, we have the Wizkid Cartel. But artistically, come on, man, that's one of the sweetest songs them on the album. You know what I mean? So that's the epitome of what I mean when I say balance the commercial and the art. And this album did it, man. God and time. Yep.
You know, any of the lyrics from Farouk there say, you know, in English, anything on there say?
Yes.
What did I say?
No, I lied a while ago. I don't. But in my defense, me no know where the man pan Whopper, Gangnam Style. I say, I still love it. Me no know where the Macarena woman I say, I know. She could have said, kill black people, dude. Me no know. But that's the power of music. It transcends words, man. You never listen to Kenny G album. This dude just blowing a horn or something. And they have
that forget why?
Why? Jesus Christ. I can't win with this guy. I can't win, bro. Well, I mean, anyway, but you get the point. But so big and
big artist.
And I'm glad you bring up the song there too, which is our next example of balancing the commerce and the art. Think about it. The reggaeton guys, these guys have a market that's huge, man. One country alone, 40 million people. Jamaica, 3 million people, which goes to show the power of Jamaica music, because reggaeton still built off a reggae, and that's for me, reggaeton. Yeah. So for the Faruqa collaboration, I think that's a good look for push the dancehall to those bigger markets, because we already have our core markets in, English-speaking Caribbean, North America, certain major cities in Europe. So the big up Faruqa too, for take the time out to come represent and show some love to our culture.
Was there a balancing act that you felt like you needed to achieve sonically? Say, all right, we need to satisfy this audience versus this audience. Like, how much percentage we give to this versus this?
Oh, no. I never looked at it like that. And that's a good question. But no, never look at it like that. We just do the music from our heart. Pure. Do a lot of it. And then we pick like, oh, I'm feeling this vibe. I'm not feeling this vibe. Yeah, so it was never about, and I understand that question, and it's an amazing question. It's like back in the day when a man say, "Me go build a gun song, or me go build a girl song, or me go build a reality song." No, we not look for music. We pass them levels a long time. We just do it from our heart, and that's it.
Speaking of songs, we never make it. Why Victory and Don't Mess Up the planet? Some songs what people love, you know.
Because TJ is the man we deal with.
Of course.
Yeah,
of course, TJ.
You know TJ got to work as the Grinch. The man say, oh, Vic she bad enough, dada. But you put it out before the album, and I use it.
I know people don't feel like that was a single or lead up to the album or that dip on the album.
No, in all honesty, actually wasn't. The single leading up to the album would have been Don't Mess Up. But you me jump the gun and go release the song now, teacher nobody use it. So in my quest to don't mess up, me actually mess up. How ironic is that?
So TJ never make you stop you from release the video them and promote Don't Mess Up? Why never stop that?
Because me and my brother, so me do more, him do more, and they will cuss over it.
I saw it go more time. I saw it go more time.
I swear. Even the last album what we do, King of the Dancehall, me and him a cuss over which song we are going to use as the lead single. Me a fighter say, Color in This Life, and him a fighter say Fever. And him eventually win and we do the video for Fever, and Fever become one of the biggest songs from
To be fair, that was a close contest.
That was a close contest,
to be fair.
Because Color in This Life still have like 100 million views. Thank you very much.
That was a close contest.
So me and my brother cuss and things, so, you know what I mean? Big up TJ, who and Father Grinch. Younger can't see him foot, sir.
Speaking of commerce, we mentioned about 3 sentences ago. You watch like the Apple iTunes chart and them thing there? Watch sales and them thing there?
No, but me dep on Instagram, me dep on social media, me will see, and you know people are cuss over the charting and this and what they do there and blah, blah, blah. So we get the whole of that. That's a part of the competition where the fans are concerned. But as it relates to the album and the charting, I think we debuted amazingly. Like we're on some charts that are the best dancehall album this in terms of streaming and numbers. So I'm very proud of it. I'm proud of the fans for support the album. Trust me, it's amazing.
Lastly, because TJ, yes, it's TJ. Yes, TJ wrap this up now, so blame TJ. Lastly, what's your favorite song on the album?
God on Time. God on Time, no cap. And usually I say this, like when people ask me, oh, what's your favorite song on an album? I usually reply, my reply usually is, who's your favorite child? You know what I mean? It's how you going to choose a favorite child. But trust me, on this album, God on Time, God on Time is my favorite song.
God on Time, people. Vybz Kartel. Now, I go say self-proclaimed. I just say the internet proclaiming brief boss, fixed boss.
No, brief boss. I show brief.
I show brief. That's
a flick off I show speed.
There we go.
And be all right. Me do 2 video. The first video, no, me I run interview now. The first video me do, when me in my Versace boxers, I mean, admittedly, the morning did cool.
Women, did you notice that?
The morning did cool. You see the second video, Naro, me make sure, I say, see them, Give it a push start there. And then me do the thing. So that's the real thing as well, ladies. You know, take back over your interview.
Sure, you encourage him to me feel so. Yeah. May I call him. Anyways, people.
Big up Cher, big up Renee, big up Shana Controller, big up Dream.
There you go.
Big up Chuchi Ramilian, the producer. Oh yeah. Big up Cher, big up Renee, 6:30. She get fatter now, big 7:30. No, I'm joking, guys. I'm joking, honestly. Big up China Care. Big up Chuchi Ramilian, as she produce Victory Me and her. Big up Dream. Yeah, man, Scatter there, Carla there, TJ there. And who me not see, once in another room, yeah, uninvited by me, so on special. And one I shine upon the up and never two.
After years of attempts, we finally get to catch up with the one, the only Joe Bogdanovich, Downtown Records, Reggae Sumfest. Joe, what's good?
Well, the fix is good. They're leaders in the business, young acts coming up doing what they do. And it's refreshing. There's so much change going on. You know, there's AI, there's Vybz Kartel is a different person, you know. There's Movado, who's a different
He's black
person.
again, yeah, Carter.
Yeah. Back again.
Yeah, Joe, he's, speaking of, different things this year, Reggae Sumfest. It's different, no longer,
Way different.
It's in a different spot, different format. Speak to what was the mindset into doing that format.
Okay, I'm going to tell you. I looked at a lot of places, okay? I looked at the racetrack there in Portmore. I went there twice. I looked at Catherine Hall, and it was just really torn up wickedly, so, And then there's Florida, there's Florida that's saying, listen, we want you to come here and do whatever you want. We'll just do everything. They gave me a deal I couldn't refuse. And I said, listen, I appreciate everything, but this is about Jamaica, okay? This particular taste of Sumfest. And we're just giving them a taste, but you know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get the full 100. You know what the full 100 is? There's gonna be more people in one night than 7 days at Sumfest. Watch me.
How much people are you looking forward to see at the event? How much people you think will be there?
Well,
that?
am I talking? Okay, let's just get a multiple choice here. Okay, is that the tax man asking? Is that the fan that doesn't have any money asking? Is it sponsorship point of view? Which one?
Attendance, because we know Joe don't run from taxman. We don't say you're a taxman.
No,
But
no.
attendance wise, how much people you feel will be there?
This one is, it's such a crazy thing. If you judge it on the international audiences that's already paid for their ticket, we have scatter maps all over the place. New York is big. Jamaica is. Then there's New York tri-state. There's Canada. And the UK they're all bigger than they've ever been, okay? And then we have Jamaica that deals with, they do their thing differently. They're really tuned into nature. They're tuned to everything. What's going to happen? Is it going to be rainy there? Is, someone going to blow up the world before then? Well, I'm not going to lose my money.
Hopefully not.
No, and that's not going to happen. But, there's all sorts of thoughts. And I think this one has the potential to be by far the biggest that's ever happened in Jamaica. And we're prepared for it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Speaking of explosions, it could be said it's an explosion of two fan bases, Gully, Gaza, two powerhouses in dance, Movado, Vybz Kartel.
That's not going to be an explosion. It's going to be the greatest entertainment you've seen. Because entertainment is what's the real box office.
Well, that's what I meant.
about.
An explosion of entertainment. Two powerhouses
for
fun.
We're talking about other kinds of explosions.
That's true. Yeah.
I know you guys are tricky.
I guess
like it.
that's why Joe been ducking us for some reason. I don't know why.
No,
but
I'm just busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Vybz Kartel, Movado, what do you feel that night in general will mean to the public, to dancehall in general? Why is it that Joe Bogdanovich had to make this happen?
Well, first of all, it's going to be magical, okay? Second of all, it's going to be the most positive celebration you've seen about Jamaican culture, about individuality, about people that set trends, and that's both of those artists. And the love that's out here on this particular event is going to be Jamaican and international people up to yin yang, and it's a lot of love. There's going to be a lot of love with those artists, and there's going to be a lot of competition, and there's going to be a lot of artistry. It's the best entertainment you've ever seen, you know?
We've seen you continue to forge a relationship with a partnership with Vybz Kartel since his release. What is it about Vybz Kartel?
Since before.
Well, before, but it seems like it's more concrete now.
6 or 7 records with him before, when I first came here.
Yeah.
And I didn't know him at all. We did some shows together, and the Bahamas was one.
Yeah.
And he was kind of busy, and he got down there in his. Well, I don't want a prop plane, I want a jet. And I said, well, no problem. I mean, Jesus Christ. So
Joe Bogdanovich, yeah.
You got to catch this one. So here it is. I'm in the Bahamas. I've been there for like 10 years doing the Millennium Countdown, which is a big, big thing for Jamaica and everything. And he comes in at 10 o'clock, right, show night. And he doesn't get out of the plane, right? And I'm down there and I'm looking up. I'm going, yeah, man, you get it. Good to your hair and blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, well, got to pay me my balance. I would look at this guy.
Already, in that moment.
Yeah, in that moment, just like that, I'm going, no problem. I'm ready for everything. Let's go. Boom, And he walks down the thing, and we hung out a little bit, walking around through, Bay Street, where we're supposed to do a lot of interviews, and 10 o'clock and all that. But we went around the place, and it was good. And that's how we got a chance to know me as a promoter. Going to the plane, getting it done, which is more important than anything. Get him into maybe the first time he's been in the Bahamas at that time. Popcorn was his kid at that time. You might want to bring him. Well, who's he? Oh, he's got a lot of talent. This is Vybz talking. I'm going, Addie's a different kind of guy,
No, they said that, you do business with people where like, what is it about Vybz Kartel's character that has made you continue to do business with him to this day?
He's real, and he's straightforward. I've never had a problem with him, really. Never. It's not even a question about trust, it's what we do. And we deliver on time. And according to a lot, not only him, but the other artists that have been around, and the big ones, they say it's the best thing they've ever done. And that's why we do what we do, to be the best internationally.
Speaking of doing what you do, what keeps you going in this business? There are a lot of people that say you don't have to be doing this, but it seems like you have a love for this. What keeps you going?
I love the culture, number one. I have a long story about that, but I know that.
But we'll save that for the sit down that we should have one of these days. Yeah.
Well, it's not like a lie down, but it
would never be that. It would never be that. Yeah. But I call the name, by the way.
Yeah, it's all right. We got to keep it like it is.
I don't know nothing.
Well, what's the question?
Yeah, I'm saying, like, what is it that continues to drive you in doing this? Continue this business.
I have a great team. I've been building a team for 10 years. It's a personal thing. We, we're like family. The family that fights and loves one another, that cares about one another. We're all doing stuff, and independently. And we're kind of a different kind of company, Downtown Entertainment. People work here. They work 12 months a year all the time. And we do stuff when we're ready. And like we've been preparing to do international market, the Caribbean countries and all that. Everybody wants to do that. I said, listen, man, we got to do it right, and we got to have the connections right so that we deliver what we do. And I like that challenge.
Is Scatter still a part of that family? He should have been kicked out long ages ago. Scatter.
Scatter, he's brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to work with. Scatter good people.
He's on board, of course. Yeah. He's one of my sons.
Legitimate. No, legitimate.
Yeah, man.
So finally, what can people look forward to? Night, July 18th. Two champions, one stage.
What they're going to look at is when they drive to go there or take the buses that are going there, they're going to find out that this is not going to take a long time to get through the toll booth, not to have the possibility of working with Juta or
Hey, what are them bus companies?
I don't want to.
Yeah,
Knutsford Express.
Yes.
And we've been with for since the beginning. They're a great company for us, and so we're really getting people to be able to get there so they can afford it to get there. And we're looking for the GA ticket. It's like 20,000 people in the GA alone. And we're looking at 50,000 possible. I can't talk like. Well, we all have our dreams and things like that. It could be more.
Yeah, of course. No special entrance for Joe. You like doing the zip line. No zip line for Joe this year. No?
I've been asked about this, and I love the feeling that you can get on this thing, and you're running down this line, and there's a big brick wall at the end. And what happens when you smash against it and you're down on the ground and you have to get up? I think about things like that. That was kind of a turn on. I said, I hope I don't smash against the wall.
So Team Downtown, Team Sumfest, no zip line for Joe. All right, because we want him to live. Yeah, no zip line for Joe. You're not 20 years old anymore.
What are you talking about? That's not what she said last night.
Yo, you hear that?
Yeah.
You hear that?
All right.
All right, we'll go there. This is the reason why they don't want Joe talk to you.
Yeah.
I never said it. Joe said
I
it.
didn't say that.
Joe Bogdanovich.
We're just hanging out.
Yo, we're just chopping it.
Love you, man. Love you.
Respect.
Good luck with the company. You're doing good work.
Respect. Thank you.